What's going on, everybody? It is Kolev, and in this video I'm going to show you the most efficient way to spend your gold and your credits in Marvel Snap and the fastest way to grind up the level ladder to get all of the cards in the game. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss this one. Let's get right into this video. Alright guys, so I'm at the home screen right now of Marvel Snap, and the top left and top right are going to be your credits and your gold. Now, you can earn both of these in the game without having to spend any money, which is really cool. This whole game is kind of based around not really having to spend money to get the best cards. It is not pay to win by any means. You could pretty much just play the game, earn the cards, and that's that. But I want to show you the most efficient way to use that currency so that, you know, if you don't want to spend any money, then you can at least level up in the quickest way possible. And if you do want to spend money, I will show you the techniques for that, but it's pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward. Now we're gonna go over here to the shop, and the first way to spend gold will obviously be to buy skins, to buy variants for your cards. Now this is the most inefficient way to spend gold because you're not really gaining anything. Remember, skins and variants don't do anything for your cards. They don't help you in any way. They're just a visual, you know, buff to your cards. They just look cool, they look better, you look more unique, and that's awesome. So if you do want to buy a skin, feel free, buy your favorite skin. It supports the game in the process, that's awesome. But if we're talking about efficiency, this is not the best way to spend your gold. Now on the side of spending credits, there's fast upgrades, and these may seem pretty enticing because maybe you don't have the boosters, you know, unlocked to get, you know, the next level of Iron Man, the next level of Kazar, the next level of Utau, Utu. I don't know how to say his name, but maybe you don't have the boosters to level them up. This might seem very enticing, but believe me, it is a trap. This is the most inefficient way to spend your credits, because if you have just the boosters themselves, and as you play the game, as you continually just grind and literally just play every game with your favorite cards, with your favorite deck, you will just naturally get boosters and boosters over and over again, and you'll get to the point where you have thousands of boosters, and you won't really run into the problem where you don't really have boosters for your favorite cards. As long as you're playing those cards, you know, every game, you have them in your decks, then you will get boosters for that card. So I do not think fast upgrade is a very efficient way to spend your credits. The next way you can spend gold is actually on credits, and this is kind of goes hand in hand with buying gold itself. This technically is the fastest way really to, you know, grind up the ladder, level up your characters, and get all the cards in the game. If you just have tons and tons of money to blow, you can pretty much just buy a ton of gold, buy a ton of credits in the process, and you will never really have to worry about, you know, grinding the game that hard. You still will need to grind the game, but because these refresh every 3 hours, so it's going to be slow if you wait for the next cards to show up. You still will have to play the game, you will have to get the boosters, but this will be the fastest way that you get the credits because you could just buy them, right? So if you want to spend the money, spend the money. It's the fastest way to get credits in the game, but we're not really going to focus on that in this video. It's more in the free-to-play way. This isn't the best way to do it, obviously. So now once you're in the deck, this kind of goes back to what I was saying about the fast upgrade. As long as you have the boosters for the card, it's going to be the cheapest, most efficient way to do it. Now for Black Panther right here, I already have it frame broken, which a frame break only costs 25 credits and 5 boosters. Now that is super low, and that's going to get you up 1 level. Every level after that for your cards, it's going to be 1, 2, 4, 8. So it's going to be less and less efficient. So it's always the most efficient to level up all your cards that haven't been frame broken. All your cards that are just level 1, they're commons, or however you want to classify it. Level up those cards first, and that will be the most efficient way. So if I were to go ahead and upgrade this one, 100 credits, 10 of the boosters, we'll go ahead and do it. Now level 3, 3D, and we're gonna go up 2 levels from that. Boom, got some more boosters for Mantis. So as you go up the ladder, you get more and more cards, in case you didn't understand that. And this is how you get to the next pools of different cards that are available. And obviously the more cards you get, the more that you can play your favorite decks that you may see on YouTube, that you may see on Marvel Snap's websites, and things like that. The next most efficient way to spin your gold, and the most efficient way rather to spin your gold, is refilling your daily missions. Now I have 5 missions right here I have not completed yet. I will complete these, but once I complete them, I can spend 120 gold and get 2 more missions. Now there is a limit. The devs put a limit on the amount of times that you can do this because this is by far the most efficient way to spend your gold. You get 2 random missions. One's going to be an easy one, one's going to be a hard. The hard is going to provide you 100 credits, and the easy is going to provide you 50, as well as their perspective pass bonuses if you have the pass. I'm gonna get to that in a second, but this is going to be the best way to spin your gold in Marvel Snap at the moment. Now going over to the ranks, obviously ranking up will help you get credits faster, so winning your games is pretty important, as well as just wanting to grind all the way through. So at 5 you get a back, at 10 you get 100 credits, boosters, 200 credits, so on and so forth, until 90 you actually get 500 gold, and then at 100 you get the unique infinity card back for the season. So going into the season pass, this is going to be the last way to get credits and gold, but unfortunately it's going to cost you money. So you are going to have to spend $10 in order to get into the season pass. And I don't say unfortunately in a bad way. The devs need to make money in some way, right? This is a free to play game, so support the devs. If you really like the game, buy the battle pass. That's probably the best way to spend your money instead of just going in the shop and buying gold. Go ahead and spend the $10, get the battle pass. You'll get a ton of gold, a ton of credits, and then once you pass level 50, you can continually get credits and get gold, because season caches are kind of like loot boxes in a way. They give you something very random. It could be a new card variant, could be a new card, could be gold, could be credits. So it rewards you for playing the game, doing well in the game, grinding, going through your missions, so on and so forth. This is going to be the final way that you can earn credits and gold in Marvel Snap. Guys, I hope that this video was super informative to you. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you can take these methods and really be able to grind out that pass and get all the cards so that you can play the deck that you want to play the cards you want to play, and just try new things. We all know that having a bunch of diverse different cards in any card game kind of gives you the ability to formulate all types of strategies and maybe do things that people have never seen before. So guys, if you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like down below and subscribe if you really enjoyed it. I would appreciate it very much. Like always, have a great day.